I'm gonna check on Hammie. I've got a sneaking suspicion that she's not really pregnant. So here's the thing. We were just talking to the gentleman who brought his boar over to us about 4 months ago to get Hammie bred. We were asking him how to tell if a pig is pregnant. And she doesn't seem to be exhibiting any of the signs. No, she doesn't look pregnant to me. You silly pig. We've had Hammie since she was just weaned. We raised her from a baby and helped her through an early sickness that almost killed her. We've been through a lot together and we've helped her through that, and we've just had her for a long time. Had her for, goodness, almost 2 years now. And, you know, she's come to be part of, she's part of our farm. She's part of who we are on this homestead. And it's now come to the point where we have to consider what might happen and what we might have to do if she is not pregnant. Because frankly, a pig costs kind of a lot of money to keep. And I don't want to keep on paying, you know, the $40 or $50 a month for feed for her if she's not going to be pulling her own weight, which in this case means either she's going to have babies that we can sell, or she's going to be bacon.
She's licking it.
And honestly, I have a hard time with that. I know that animals are for food, and yet they're our friends too. And I don't like killing an animal. I don't know. If she's not pregnant, we might have to. So from what we found out, a pregnant pig should be showing a very obvious potbelly at this stage. Apparently pigs don't show many signs of being pregnant until they are about 3 months pregnant, which is about almost a little more than 3/4 of the way through. But at this point they're supposed to definitely be showing a belly and showing that milk is starting to be produced. And hi, sweetie. And she just looks fat to me. She doesn't look pregnant though. Aw, look at that face. Hi. Wah! She's pushing me around because she can. She weighs at least 200 pounds more than I do. Animals on a farm need to pay their own way. And for a pig, if she's not giving us babies that we can sell and make a profit on, then she needs to be paying her way in another way. And for pigs that means food. It's hard. You know, you get to know these animals, you get to love them, they're part of who we are a little bit. And to consider eating kind of a friend, it is a hard thing to consider. I have never gone hunting in my life. Before owning this farm, I had never killed anything. And I have a very hard time doing it when I have to. We did butcher a boar last year. I butchered it myself. I had to pull the trigger, put it out of its misery, and it was in misery. It was a mercy killing, and yet we did end up eating the meat. And it was delicious, and it still is. Gave us a lot of meat, and we're really grateful for that. And honestly, I'm grateful that my kids have been able to experience that as well. I think it teaches them to respect their food. They actually have been very respectful of the fact that that came from their friend. A little bit strange to say it that way, but it's true. They loved that pig, especially Alex, who was in charge of feeding it. Caspian was his name. And we'll remember Caspian as a good pet, a good pig, and then also we remember him for his sacrifice for us. You know, again, it was a mercy killing. He had gone lame, but we also appreciate that, and we very much recognize that the food that we got from him was a sacrifice on his part, and we love the animal for that. But having said that, it is still very hard to consider killing another animal that might have a chance. So Hammie might be pregnant. There's a small chance that even though she's not showing the signs now, that she could start showing them in the next couple weeks. But she's due relatively soon. We're not sure exactly when she was bred, if she was bred, but definitely it'll happen within the next month if it does happen. But that would be pushing it a lot if she waited till then. So we're gonna wait probably about a month, just to be sure that we're out of the clear. It would be the most horrible thing if we were to slaughter her and find out that she was pregnant and had piglets in her. I don't think we could deal with that, so we're not gonna try it. So she's got at least a month. But I don't know. I just don't want to do it. She could be bred again. There's always that possibility. So that goes through my mind that so she could be bred again, have another chance at getting us some piglets. But how many times can we try before? This would be the second time already. But how many times should we try before we give up and say that she's no good to us and that she just needs to be eaten? Hey, sweetie. But she's our friend. Look at this. Anyway, that's what's going through our minds right now. Still kind of hoping and praying that she is pregnant. We really want those piglets. We had a lot of plans for those. It'd be a lot of fun. But we'll see. I guess that's a story that has to be continued later. Hi, Hammie. You want to see? Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. You gotta look out the other window. You'll be able to see better that way anyway. See?
Wow.
You see the snow?